Once Srimati Radharani was serving Srihari in a solitary place in Mahavan. Radharani was experiencing so much ecstasy serving Krishna that she lost her external consciousness. While she was in this condition, Krishna left her and went to meet with another gopi named Viraja. Viraja was also very dear to Krishna. She is always at the age of 16 years, very youthful and decorated with many varieties of jewels. She was very happy to have the Lord with her, and thus she engaged ecstatically in serving him. In the meantime, Sri Radha returned to her external senses. Not seeing Krishna anywhere, she came to know from her Sakhis that he had gone to Viraja to receive service from her. This made Radharani very angry. She started to cry in separation from the Lord, and her eyes became red. Sri Radha asked her friends to show where Krishna had gone. She wanted to go there and see how Viraja was serving Krishna. She became angry and told her friends, "Srihari is like a pot of poison. He is very crooked inside, but his face is very sweet like nectar. Do not allow that smiling face of Srihari near my house. I will go to Viraja's kunja. I want to see how she is serving Krishna." Radharani had 630 million gopis as her personal assistants, and they all wanted to go with her to Viraja's kunja. They all climbed upon a chariot that was 100 yojanas in height and 10 yojanas in diameter. It was made from the most perfect precious stones and shone like millions of suns. It was decorated with 30 million kalashes, and on top of the chariot were many beautiful flags with the marks of horses. The chariot had 100,000 wheels and flew at the speed of the wind. It was gorgeously decorated with 400,000 bells, which hung from all sides, and it had 10 million golden pillars. Its wheels were painted with all kinds of designs. Inside were 100,000 rooms, each decorated nicely with varieties of gems. There were 10 million beds prepared with parijata flowers and decorated with many bells and flags. All the rooms were equipped with different types of paraphernalia of the best quality, luxury furnishings, dresses, ornaments, and so on. Inside the chariot there were hundreds of gardens and lakes that increased the beauty of the chariot. There were many platforms made of gold and millions of stairs made of varieties of high-grade gems, shamantaka, kaustuba, and ruchaka. Flower garlands hung from all sides and filled the air with attractive fragrances. The whole chariot was covered by a thin silk cloth and decorated by 10 million mirrors. There were 10 million chamaras hanging from the chariot, each with a handle made of vajramani and anointed with nice-smelling chandana, aguru, kasturi, and kumkuma. The chariot was so beautiful and perfect, like nothing anyone had seen before. Riding on the chariot, Sri Radhika, the dearest of Sri Hari, went to the place where he was served by Viraja. Reaching there, Radharani got down from the chariot and looked upon the Ratnavedi. There she saw a most beautiful gopa whose face resembled a blooming lotus. He was surrounded by 100 gopas and was standing guard at the gate. He was very dear to Sri Krishna, and his name was Sridama. Radharani told Sridama in a very angry mood, "O servant of a debauchee, get out of my way. I would like to see your lord with another consort." Sridama was very strong and held a stick in his hand. All the gopis became angry when Sridama blocked Radharani's entry, and they forcibly removed him from his post at the gate. Inside, Krishna heard all the noise taking place at the entrance. He realized that Radharani had come in an angry mood, and so he disappeared immediately. When Viraja saw that Krishna had left, then, by the power of yoga, she gave up her body, which immediately took the form of a river. That river circled the whole of Goloka. It became known as the Viraja River and was 10 million yojanas in width and 100 million in length. It was a most beautiful and attractive river. When Radharani entered the house, she did not find Hari there. She found that Viraja had taken the form of a river, and so she left to return to her home. When Radharani left, Hari again appeared there. He found that Viraja had left her body, and that her body had turned into a river. The river was very beautiful, filled with clean and transparent water. Sitting on the bank of the river Viraja, Krishna started to lament. He was crying loudly in separation from Viraja. The Lord said, "Oh, my most dear Viraja, please come back to me. Without you, how can I live? Oh, most chaste lady, please again accept your body and give me your darshan. I bless you to be the predominating deity of all rivers. You will become most beautiful, most fortunate than before, and best among all ladies. O chaste lady, your old body has been transformed into a river. Now you come out of that water and stand before me in the form of a new body." After hearing this from the Lord, Viraja appeared before him. She looked almost as beautiful as Radharani. She wore a yellow sari and was smiling. By the mercy of the Lord, Viraja had now become the best among all beautiful ladies and respected by everyone. Her bodily luster was like the champaka flower. Her lips were reddish like ripened bimba fruit, and her teeth were beautiful like ripened pomegranates. Her face bloomed like a full moon during autumn. Her eyes were like full blue lotus flowers, and her body was anointed with koshturi. The vermilion on her forehead made her supremely beautiful, and her cheeks reflected her dazzling earrings made of precious gems. She wore varieties of jeweled necklaces. Her nose was adorned with rare pearls from the forehead of an elephant, and her neck and chest were beautified by a pearl necklace. Her arms were decorated with bangles made from conch and precious jewels, and the ankle bells on her feet were tinkling softly. When Sri Hari saw his beloved Viraja in this most beautiful form, immediately he approached and embraced her. Viraja Devi, by coming in contact with the Lord, who is the master of the whole creation, was blessed with a child in her womb. After 100 celestial years, she begot 7 sons. Once, Viraja was engaged in serving the Lord in Vrindavan in a solitary place. At this time, her youngest son approached her. He was being tortured by his elder brothers and had come to his mother to get her help. When the Lord saw the youngest son of Viraja in a very frightened situation, he left Viraja so she could care for her son, and he went to the house of Srimati Radharani. When Viraja returned and saw Hari had left her, she became angry with her son. Because of him, she was now deprived of the Lord's association. She started to lament, and in her anger, she cursed her son, saying, "Your water will become salty. No one will be able to drink your water." Then she also cursed all her other sons for disturbing her youngest son. She told them, "O foolish sons, you all go to Bhuloka, the earthly planet. I curse you to live separately on the 9 different islands and thus enjoy your lives there." When the sons heard of their mother's curse from their younger brother, they all approached their mother. After receiving confirmation of the curse, they paid their humble obeisances to their mother and left for Jambudvipa. All these brothers now exist as different oceans on the earth. The saltwater ocean is the youngest son, and each brother is double the size of their younger brother. The name of the 7 oceans are Lavana Ocean, Saltwater, Ikshu Ocean, Sugarcane Juice, Shura Samudra, Ocean of Wine, Grita, Ocean of Ghee, Dadi Samudra, Ocean of Yogurt, Dugda Samudra, Ocean of Milk, and Swadudaka Ocean, the Sweetwater Ocean. These 7 oceans surrounded 7 islands, and all of them lamented due to their separation from each other and from their most beloved mother. Mother Viraja fainted in separation from her sons, and She started to cry piteously. When Krishna knew her miserable condition, he went to her with a smiling face. By seeing the Lord in front of her, Viraja became blissful and free from lamentation. Krishna became merciful towards Viraja and blessed her by saying, "My dear Viraja, I will come to your house every day. You are as dear as Radha to me. By my blessings, you can look after and protect your children even while staying in this Goloka Dham." While the Lord was speaking to Viraja like this, some of Radharani's Sakhis were nearby. They went to Radharani and explained everything to her. Radharani became angry and started to cry. She went to Kroda Mandira and fell asleep on the ground. In the meantime, after pacifying Viraja, Krishna returned to Radharani's house accompanied by Sridama. When Srimati Radharani saw Krishna, out of anger she started to speak very unpalatable words to him. She said, "In this Goloka, you have ladies who are more dear to you than me. Please go to them. What's the use of coming to me? Your beloved consort Viraja has left her body and accepted the body of a river due to fear of me. You go to her, you go to the bank of Viraja and build a temple for yourself and stay there on the bank of Viraja river. When she has become a Nadi, a female river, you can then become one Nada, male river. It will be easier for you to associate with her. This is a more suitable way for association. When all great personalities come to know that the Lord of the universe has accepted the form of a river to get association of another river, then they will all laugh." Srimati Radharani was supported by her Sakhis. Some were holding chamaras, some held betel nuts, and others held beautiful flower arrangements. Some were holding scented water, some held lotuses, and some had vermilion powder in their hands. Some were holding varieties of jewelry made from gems, some were holding kajals, some were holding scented oils, and some musical instruments like the flute and the veena. Some were holding combs for the hair. Some were dancing, while others were showing some tricks of Sangita. Some Sakhis were holding honey pots in their hands, others were holding nice cloth, others were engaged in serving the lotus feet of Radharani. Some of them were standing with folded hands, and some were offering homage and prayers. Thus so many Sakhis surrounded Radharani, and outside the house millions of gopis were present, some holding sticks at the door. They stopped Krishna from entering the house, and then from inside, Srimati Radharani started to rebuke and speak harsh words to the Lord. She said, "Oh, Virajat Kanta, go away from here. You are chanchala, fickle, you're a thief and a debauchee. Why are you giving me so much pain? Go to Padmavati or Ratnamala or Manohara or Vanamala or any other lady who is incomparable in her beauty. O husband of a river, now I know your Swarupa. Let there be all auspiciousness unto you. Now leave my house, O Lampata. You have behaved like a human being, so you should go to earth and accept a human form there." After speaking in this angry way to Krishna, Radharani addressed the Sakhis. "O Shushile, Sashikale, Padmavati, Madhavi, you must come. You must stop this most cunning one from entering. What business has he here?" Understanding Srimati Radharani's anger, some gopis advised Krishna, "Oh Hari, you please go out of this place for some time while we pacify Radharani." Some other gopis said, "Dear Hari, you please go and wait for some time in another house. Except for you, who else can protect her?" Some gopis, out of their love for Radha, said, "As long as Radharani has not been pacified, better you go and stay in Vrindavan forest." Some gopis teased Lord Hari, saying, "You go and pacify her with your devotion." Some gopis said, "Oh, Krishna, better that you look for some other consort and go to her. You're a woman hunter." Some gopis said, "Who is that person who can face Radharani now?" Some said, "Oh, Hari, please now go to some other place. When Radharani's anger is subdued, then you can come back again." Some gopis said, "You had better go out of this place now, otherwise we will remove you from here." While all the gopis were speaking thus, the Lord of Lords was keeping quiet and smiling gently. His face was very blissful and peaceful, and he was completely free from anger. When the Lord, who is the cause of all causes, was denied by the gopis and advised by them to wait for some time very peacefully, he went to the next room and waited there. Sridama was with Krishna, and observing all that was taking place, due to his love for Krishna, he became angry at the way Srimati Radharani behaved towards his friend Krishna. Sridama's eyes became red with anger, and he said to Srimati Radharani, "Oh Sri Radhika, why are you abusing my friend and talking all these bitter words? Devi, you are rebuking him unnecessarily without any proper consideration. One who is the worshipable Lord of Brahma, Ananta, Maheshwara and Dharma, who is the cause of this cosmic manifestation, who is the controller of Saraswati, Lakshmi, Maya and Prakriti, who is Nirguna, devoid of material qualities, Atmarama and Purnakama. You are troubling that Krishna and giving him so much difficulty. You should be careful with your behavior towards Krishna. Oh, auspicious lady, it is surprising to me that you do not recognize him, by the service of whose lotus feet you have become Sarveshwari, great among all Ishwaris. What can I say to you in this regard? This Krishna, by the movement of his eyebrows, can create millions of Devis like you. Do you not recognize that Nirguna Paramatma Shri Krishna? Lakshmi Devi herself is wiping the lotus feet of the Lord with her hair and serving him with so much love and devotion in Vaikuntha. Saraswati Devi is constantly offering stava by using most suitable words which are very pleasing to the ears. You did not recognize that, Lord? You did not know him, to whom Maya is always offering her prayers out of devotion and fear? Oh, dear lady, all the Vedas are glorifying him, but still you did not know him. O Ishwari, the father of all Vedas, Lord Brahma, with his 4 mouths, constantly glorifies him and serves his lotus feet. You could not understand him? Shankara, the guru of all yogis, is offering stavas and serving his lotus feet with tears in his eyes and in a most ecstatic mood. Anantadeva himself is constantly glorifying that Paramatma Shri Krishna with his thousands of mouths and serving his lotus feet. Lord Dharmaraj, who is the witness to everyone, Master and Protector of the universe, is always serving the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna with so much love and devotion. Vishnu, who is residing in Shwetadeepa, the maintainer of the universe and partial manifestation of Lord Shri Krishna, is always meditating upon the Supreme Personality of Godhead Lord Krishna. Mother, you should give up your anger immediately and constantly worship the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna. By the blink of his eye, the whole cosmic manifestation comes into existence and is annihilated. Brahma exists for only one moment of hurry. Radhe, you and all your ladies, indeed, the whole cosmic manifestation, are all controlled by my Lord Shri Krishna. After hearing these most powerful words from Sridama, Radharani became very angry. Her lips were trembling, her hair became loose, and her eyes became red like lotuses. She immediately rose and came out of the house, and approaching Sridama, she told him, "O foolish one, super foolish, servant of a debauchee, listen to me. You think you know everything in all truth. I do not know your Lord. O most fallen one in Vraja, is Krishna only your Lord? Is he not my Lord? I know you always praise the Divine Father and blaspheme the Mother, foolish one. As the demons always blame the demigods for their troubles, in the same way you are also always blaming me. That's why I curse you. From now you become a demon. You leave Goloka and take birth in the demon species. This is my curse upon you. Let us see who can protect you from my curse." Sridama became very angry, and his lips started to tremble in anger. He then cursed Srimati Radharani in return, saying, "And I curse you to go and take birth in the human species. Because you have become angry like a human being, you should take birth as a human being. There you will be defective in your partial expansion. O earth, foolish people will know you as the wife of Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu, who is part of Hari, will take birth in Vrindavan. You will come in contact with Shri Krishna there in Vrindavan and enjoy with him in the different forests of Vraja. Then you will be separated from Shri Hari for 100 years. After that time, you will be reunited with the Lord again and return to Sri Goloka Dharma." After saying this to Sri Radha, Sridama offered his humble obeisances to her and left to meet with Sri Krishna. He explained everything about his cursing of Srimati Radharani and her cursing of him, and then started to cry. The Lord told Sridama, "Now you go to the earth planet. You will appear there as Shankachuda, the king of demons. No one will be able to conquer you. When 500 yugas have passed, then by my mercy you will give up your demon body when struck with the Trishula of Mahadeva, at which time you will return to me in Goloka Dharma." Sridama requested the Lord, "Please never deprive me of devotion unto your lotus feet." With Krishna's assurances ringing in his ears, Sridama offered his obeisances and left. At that time, Sri Radha, in tears, was coming to meet with Krishna. She informed him of everything. Seeing Sri Radha in a distressed condition due to separation, the Lord began to pacify her. Thus, Sridama spent the specified time period in the form of Shankachuta before returning to Krishna, and Sri Radha, the daughter of King Vrishabhanu, appeared on earth along with Lord Sri Krishna to eventually become the wife of Abhimanyu. This ends the chapter 6, Srimati Radharani